Happy Sunday. Today I'm going to walk you through a Durham property that I found and a Durham multifamily that I found. First, I want to go through some of the market analysis for the city of Durham. It's based on Neil Bawa's 5 metrics. One is the population growth, second is the median household income, third is the median house/condo value, the fourth is changing crime levels, and the last is 12 months growth, job growth. So, and from what I find, it's actually, I just Google it, the population growth between 2010 to 2020, it's 20.41% of population growth. And the benchmark Neobawa provided is basically about at least 10.6. So this is double of that. And the median household income between 2000 to 2021 is 73.33%, which is also almost double of what the benchmark provided by Neobawa. And the median house or condo value is 158.67% higher. So it's insane. The next would be the crime level, and Neobawa's benchmark is below 450 and Durham is like 425. So it's still below the benchmark, which is great. And 12 months job growth, that's the only one I would say doesn't meet the benchmark, but the number is close. Neobawa's number is above 4%, and what we have is 3.95%. And to me, it's still, the number looks fantastic. And let's also look at the top companies in Durham. So the ones I can recognize, like Toshiba, IQVIA, Lenovo, and I have pretty limited knowledge of all those big companies, but so we definitely know that they don't lack of talents. There are big companies there. Like I was interviewed at IQVIA before, and I know they have office location all over the world. And we all know Duke University is there. One of the top university in the world is there. So Durham to me is a very strong market, and I love it. I would love to acquire some multifamily properties there. So let's look at the one that I found on LoopNet. Okay, so this is what I found. So it's a 6 multifamily property. So there are 6 of them, and they are asking for close to 4 million. Let's look at the pictures briefly. I think these are probably the renovated units, because we can see it's basically in total 6 multifamily property. There are 24 townhomes. 50% of them have been renovated, and 90% occupancy. Okay. So it was built in, the cap rate here is 5.4. That's good. 3.85, and these are the 6 properties, and appearance I actually added here. So it's actually all around this area. It's all around this area. It's like one is probably here, the other one is here and here and here and here. Yeah. So 6 of them is around this area, and I was just playing around. So we can see it's like about 13-minute drive to downtown. And it is about like 10-minute drive to Duke University. So, and we can see. Okay. So say if I don't have this. Okay, so we can actually see it's a very convenient location. We have Starbucks, Subway, have the grocery store is basically within walking distance. Yeah, the location is just fantastic. I really like this property. And okay, let's look at the performer. No, the OM. Yes. also the pro forma, yeah. And so it does say highlight all those. It has all these highlights of the property. So renovated, 50% renovated, and was built in 1980s. And this is townhome style, 2-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom with washer and dryer. The location is like 10 minutes drive of Duke and a 30-minute drive actually to downtown. Then these are the address. Okay. So these are the property financials, and they also provide this P&L statement here, but it's in PDF. It's actually, they don't have it in Excel available on LoopNet. So they detail the rental income. They didn't say what's the percentage of vacancy or bad debt or concession. They just lump them together as rental income. Then these are the expenses. They also only listed actually 11 months rather than 12 months. Okay. So what I did here, okay, let me go back to this one. Actually, let me just go here. So what I did here, even though this is napkin analysis, but you can call me nerdy, I just put in all these months rent, but like the total rental incomes here. I put it here, then I divide it by 11. So it gives me the average monthly total rent is about 24,578. And the average rent per unit per month it's basically, it's this number divided by 24. So it's $1,024. Okay. And then I also use the number that is in the pro forma here. So the pro forma tells me after taking into loss to leases the PG the gross potential rent is about 327 and oh, sorry. Okay. So what I did here is actually the potential rent per unit is 1138. So I use 1138 times 24 times 12. 24 unit, 12 months. That's give me the GPR. Then I say, okay, I want to say 10% being vacant is the vacancy. So the number says 90% vacancy, occupancy, which means about 10% vacancy. But I don't know if they include the bad debt and concession. Yeah, so here I'll probably want to be a little bit conservative. Let's maybe just put maybe 13% vacancy. Then that's give me, okay, that's fine. And then the expenses. So the expenses here, they put it as 90,000, which I think the number is really low because normally we will have, so first the tax, the real estate tax here is only $12,000. We normally account for 1%. So if the sales price is 4 million, then it's at least 40K. So that will be a substantial jump. And the insurance, the insurance actually, the insurance, we normally put like $800 per unit. 616 is really low. So that's again would be at least $200 increase, 24 units. So it's like 48,000 here. So it's will jump it to like 20,000. And I noticed that they don't have payroll. I don't know if it lump into management fee. And then there is also the legal fees. The legal fees is not included, as well like the utility. The utility is really low. I know it's basically multifamily buildings and 6 of them, but the common area, electricity and gas and water and sewer and all this, yeah, the number is really low. If we look at here, the utility, I don't think, yeah, the utility didn't say much. Some of the months is even active here, which is interesting. And it's like $26, which is very low. So the utility fee should have a substantial jump. And I believe this one would be the general and admin, 9,800. Yeah. This would be repair and maintenance. It's normally like about 10%. So the number is slightly closer. Okay. So the reason I'm going through all of this is to share with you why I will still budget 50% as the expenses. So that gives me this much, okay? 163,872. $163,872. 163,872. Actually, I changed my mind here. I feel like I want to use the average rent I calculate from here times 24. This is the vacancy, and then the expenses give me this much. Okay. And then, okay. So this is basically the NOI. What I did here is the GPR minus the vacancy, and then minus the expenses. That gives me the NOI. Okay. What about the cap rate? Based on the LoopNet, it says 5.4. What about the apartment loan store? So if a class B is 5.35, the class C is 5.75. I would feel comfortable. I mean, it's 1980s, 50% renovated. So I would say I would put maybe 5.7. That's the cap rate I would put, just to be conservative. Okay, so that will be my offer price. Basically a little bit less than 2 million, which is half of what they're asking. Half of what they're asking. Yeah, this is a fantastic property, but they're asking a bit too much from my quick napkin underwriting. So thank you again for seeing or for watching my video. Please let me know your feedback so that I can continue to provide valuable contents to you all. Thank you.